chilling paranormal encounters that give you nightmares.
This video is about Aaron, who lives alone in an apartment. One night he hears someone walking up the stairs. He grabs his phone and tiptoes to the door. He peeks through the peephole and sees nothing. He opens the door slightly and looks down the staircase. It's dark and silent. His downstairs neighbor, who had died weeks ago and no one noticed until the police came to investigate the foul smell and the flies from the rotten corpse. Aaron is haunted by the thought of someone dead right below his room. He can't sleep at night and he often hears strange noises in his home. As he went to the staircase to check on the creaking sound of footsteps, he heard a thud from the bathroom. He turns on the light and walks cautiously to the bathroom door. He opens the door and sees nothing out of place. He checks behind the shower curtain and under the sink. He wonders if he's losing his mind. Ever since his neighbor died, he's been experiencing weird things in his apartment. The lights flicker, the TV turns on by itself, the faucet drips randomly. He feels like he's not alone. Seeking an answer, Aaron set up his camera, hoping to find something. Aaron is scared by what he sees. He wonders if his neighbor's ghost is haunting him or if something else is lurking in his home.
See? He's doing it again. I'm not gonna run. Oh shit!
He took the advice of someone who on the internet was trying to sage a sage cleansing ritual. He bought a bundle of white sage and an egg. The instruction calls for burning the sage and waving it around the rooms, as it would drive away the evil spirit. But he soon regrets this. As he was saging, he noticed strange noises and movement.
Use what y'all said and put the egg in the middle of the room. The egg in the middle, okay? It keeps going out. Okay, it's good. Okay. If anything is here, you are not welcome. Is it going out? Oh, it's good. You're not welcome here. You have to leave. You're not welcome. I really didn't want to light. You're not welcome here. You have to leave. There we go. Don't show no fears. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome. In the corners.
The lamp in the corner started to shake. The door ornaments swung wildly. Aaron then cracked the egg open. To his terror, a black liquid that looked like blood drained out. He was told that this was a bad sign, indicating that something very dark and evil was in his home. He once again listened to the internet advice and did a second sage cleansing with a different type of sage, but it only made things worse. He now heard footsteps on the stairs and saw shadows of the walls. The second egg he used oozed even darker fluid than the first one. Freaked out, he invited his friends over. They were terrified by what they witnessed. The TV turned off by itself, the remote slid across the table, and the lights flickered on and off. Aaron and his friends had no explanation for what was happening. There's nothing to suggest strings were placed to move things around. He realized by saging his apartment instead of cleansing it, he had angered the ghost and invited more spooky energy into his space. He wished he had never listened to the internet advice. This video is about Bob. Bob lives with his daughter in a house where strange activity has been taking place recently. Bob has a spidey sense that something is haunting both him and his daughter. He set up a camera to film these occurrences. Among all the incidents, one has deeply shaken him. In the footage, Bob is in his living room when, out of nowhere, he hears strange noises coming from the bedroom.
It's either in my room or Sky's room, but Sky's passed out right now. But it's crazy, though. See, she's sleeping. See, I'm telling you, I keep hearing weird shit. I think it's coming from my room now. Who's that, man? Yo, this, this.
The sound of footsteps is heard right behind him, as though someone had walked into the room. Spooked out by the noise, he proceeds to close the cabinet and walk out. For the next few months, Bobby would continue to post videos of strange happenings in his home, but it's the most recent video that has left him the most concerned. He's alone at home when this is captured.
I know y'all hear the footsteps. I'm like shaking already. So early in the morning too. See, I know you hear them pacing in there. Nah, get out of here, man. Hello? I'm like freaking out.
He then grabs his phone and starts recording. The following is recorded. The sound of footsteps becomes clearer and approaches from directly behind him, just like someone has entered his room. Spooked out, he left the room in a hurry. Bob continues to experience odd happenings within his home. Once again, he is alone at home.
It always gets crazy when I'm here by myself. Or when my daughter's sleeping. What? See? I told you. I want her piano again. Hello? See, there's her piano. Don't mind her room. She has so many damn toys. You gotta clean up like every day in here. Hello?
The same room where the footsteps were previously heard opens on its own. He hears the footsteps pacing inside his room, and the door opens out again. This spooked him out to no end. This time again, home alone. Bob enters his daughter's room. This is what he captured.
But at least y'all caught that part. Yo. Nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Shut that. I'm telling you, every time I'm here by myself, man.
The footage reveals the piano playing notes by itself, other toys mysteriously activating by themselves. Don't you agree that toys with their own souls are downright terrifying? Before we get to the last one, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel to see more like this one. This video is from a YouTuber man who has been uploading footage of many creepy incidents in his home on his channels. In one of his previous uploads, he used his phone and captured footage of an incident that resulted in the cracking of his mirror. He strongly believes it was done by the ghost in his house. One day, the man finds himself looking out his window thinking he saw something strange. Moments later, the door swings open as though someone had walked in. He searches the area but finds nothing that could have caused the door to open on its own like that. Suspecting that this will happen again, the following night he positions himself on his bed, ready to record the door. This happens.
Fun. David. It's not f***ing funny, guys. The fucking chills, dude. Hella fucking bad. Oh, dude.
However, even there, something incredibly strange is captured by the security camera in the friend's bedroom. Take a look at this. The footage reveals a shadowy-like figure swiftly passing along the wall before vanishing beneath the bed. Although the event occurs quite fast, the shadow's presence is definitely there on the video. The man's best friend explains that the flashing lights in the video are activated upon sensing movement in the room. Whatever caused the lights to flicker? Was that from the moving shadow? Is it possible that the man might have been followed by a ghost from his own house? Or maybe his friend's house was already haunted. The fleeting figure is captured on camera, and it's very disturbing.